Good morning, party people. Welcome to the Breakdown with Nath and Johnny. Back with another reaction to
Ed Sheeran. Our boy Eddie, he's our boy, we call him Eddie, has dropped a new version of Two Step, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah. So not two-step as in the hardcore dance.
He's doing a hardcore dance. It's going to be a really good time.
Cool. Picking up the change.
Yeah. Imagine Ed Sheeran in the mosh pit, just throwing elbows.
Yeah.
So this is Two Step, but this is featuring a newish Aussie artist, Budjerah. So this is he's, I believe, an Indigenous artist to Australia. Does like an R&B sort of thing. Popped up in 2020 and is taking the world by storm.
Well, I must live in a little world. He hasn't taken my world by storm.
Look, we're not the biggest R&B people, so we don't know things. However, that's the best thing about this channel. We're always discovering new awesome artists. So
We are. And you could too if you stick around. So consider giving us a subscription, liking the video if you like it, and following the socials, checking out the merchandise, all that cool stuff. Let's do this.
We liked the last few Ed Sheeran tracks we checked out. So
And of course, when he did the collab with Mimi the Horizon.
I think that's the cool thing he's doing now is he's sharing his...
He's sharing.
Didn't mean that one. He's sharing his... Not like just his skill, but he has a platform. He's like one of the biggest artists in the world, and he's allowing... I know Bring Me are very big in the rock space, but like he allowed them to enter a new audience there. And same here for Budjerah. I think he's going to be allowing for a newer audience for him. I think that's cool.
For sure. I just think it's cool to see an artist that is so big really sort of spreading his wings and sort of just diving into other genres with other artists, giving them exposure as well, like, which is really cool. So
super cool. I love
do
it. Let's get into it. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a visualizer. It's not a film clip.
Okay.
I had a bad week, spent the evening pretending it wasn't that deep. You could see in my eyes that it was taking over. I guess I was just blind and caught up in the moment. You know you take all of my stress right down. Help me get it off my chest and out into the ether with the rest of this mess that just keeps us depressed. We forget that we're here right now.
I really like his storytelling. Like, he is a storyteller through his music, and the lyrics, it's so obviously easy to digest them. But you can follow along the story super well. I know we've talked about that in previous videos, but I really like that about Ed Sheeran.
Living life at a different pace, stuck in a constant race. Keep the pressure on, you're bound to break. Something's got to
That's that bass.
It's heavy.
And I give a damn if I'm missing out on what the people think is right. Seeing through a picture behind a screen and forget to be. Lose the conversation for the message that you'll never read. I think maybe you and me, we should head out to the place where the music plays, and then we'll go all night. Two-stepping with a woman I love. All my troubles standing up, and when I'm in your eyes, electrified. We'll keep turning up and go all night. We had dips and falls in our time, but we know what it means to be low then up, alone then love, and all we need is us to go all night. Two-stepping with a woman I love. Night, yeah, all we need is us.
I'm glad I didn't pause that before, because that kicked in. But also it repeated the line I want to talk about. It was like, two-stepping with the woman I love. Just imagine just hitting his girl in the mosh pit, just broken down.
Like in the malevolence mosh pit or something, just go...
In the what, sorry?
Malevolence
Oh, the
mosh pit.
malevolence.
Yeah, a good hardcore band.
He's
You
a
guys
little
should check
rusty
him
this morning, our Johnny boy.
out. Look, it was derby day for my local football team last night.
And he's not as young as he used to be.
Oh, God.
52 years ago.
Stay up to the sunrise, get in the late night. Just you and me, don't have to be shy, baby. Don't be shy, baby. It's a time like this, baby. Free my mind with a kiss, I'm in bliss. Yeah, this is heaven, baby. And I don't wanna miss what we have right now. So tell me, would you stay?
There's so many cool little production nuances in this. Like, did you hear that bit that came through just before? It sounded like it was like something catching fire, like
The little crackle and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like he has like a breathy R&B sort of voice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Is that the right way to explain that?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad I'm on the same page as you. I just can't explain it properly.
Stay up, late night, talking till we make trust. Baby, tell me, would you be the one, be my one?
We'll go all night. Two-stepping with a woman I love. All my troubles turning nothing when I'm in your eyes.
dips and falls in our time. But we know what it feels to be alone in love, alone in love. And all we need is us to go all night, night. Just step in
I was ready for it the second time.
all we need is us to go all night, night, night. Two stepping with a woman I love, night, yeah. All we need is us to go all night.
Oh, those vocal harmonies were absolutely incredible.
I always love when you hear a vocal harmony. I like to imagine the person, so like Budjerah, who's doing those back and like,
Yeah.
ooh, this. But that's just that in the studio. There's nothing else. Just in the image of being like, ooh, but then stopping for a while and
Yeah.
then kicking in again.
That was a pretty short song. That was only like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, didn't really have like a midsection or anything. It was kind of like longer verses.
Verse, chorus, verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think you're right when you touched on the production notes in that one. There was, and that's something that we have noticed on Ed Sheeran. Obviously, there is one of the biggest artists in the world. He has all the access to great production.
Yeah, he's not going to
But
sound like
it's
a
never
garage band.
overdone though. It's still like reliant on the guitar and the vocals.
That
are
one
the main
especially,
instruments.
yeah. Which,
There's that hair in your hat here. It's doing my head in.
sorry. Jeez.
Who you been smooching? Whose long hair's that?
That's my missus' hair. That's just one of her short ones, I guess. We're not going to go there.
I didn't say anything.
Because it wasn't that short. It's kind of long.
Hey, shh. We're not talking about that.
You're-
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I think the fact that it does allow him to be the focal point there, and even
Yeah.
when you have another artist come in, like that song Built, it came in, it had those
Yeah,
like
sure.
real heavy bass notes that kicked in.
Yep.
The kind of 808s trap style beat behind it didn't take the forefront. It was just like a backing rhythm.
Even so, like, I felt like the way that they used that was far more enjoyable for me than a lot of other artists that do use that sort of 808s beat.
It was because it was
backed with the guitar. It was a bit back in the mix, but it also had that really thumping bass when it kicked in. Yeah, and again, like, because his voice is the focal point.
yeah,
It
their
just,
voice.
Their voices are the focal point. I think that it's more of just a really cool accompaniment than, like you said, than taking the forefront. Because a lot of the rap stuff that we do when they use that 808s beat, it's all based around that. It's all based around that. And then obviously they switch their flow and stuff. But yeah, I really liked that. I thought that was really cool. I loved that the sound of the acoustic guitar was really, really nice. Really
clean,
cut through.
picking,
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear more of Budjerah's stuff based on his voice, because I liked that breathy R&B style. It wasn't too on the nose. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it wasn't. You did. There's no.
I got it off.
Yeah, but there wasn't. I don't know. We've talked about before. Sometimes R&B, like even some pop artists, Ariana Grande, for example, amazing voice, but it's too much sometimes for me. It's just going all over the shop. Where I think he stayed in a really good lane and allowed it to be skillful but still soulful, and I can still digest it.
It's more about the song. It's more about the actual melody rather than
being looked like
showing off around the melody, which is really cool. I'd also be interested to check out more of his stuff based on the fact that he's Australian.
Represent. What did you guys think of that? For those of you that haven't heard it, I think this is a reimagining. I think this song was Two-Step featured another artist originally, maybe.
We know very
don't
little.
know things, but I know
We
I like
know how
that.
to listen to music and talk about it.
Barely.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But anyway,
let us know what you thought. Comment below. Thanks for being here. We love you.
We think you're incredible.
You're going to do great things.